What you're about to hear could be the most important podcast ever created. But probably not. Welcome. It's the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
No one has
we never
ever
say
said
that.
I always want to record things. You're like, no, that's
think
not
you hit
good. We've got to
record.
start it with thing.
You hit
Hello,
record right
welcome
away.
to the podcast.
Do it again. Let's talk about
Sex, baby. He's still not
Let's talk
recording. It
about
doesn't
you.
matter.
Is he recording?
Of course, I'm recording the whole time.
This you haven't hit record.
Oh, sure I have.
How did we get into let's talk about sex?
I have no
What do
idea.
you want to talk
What do you
about?
got?
Oh, what do you want to talk
Yeah.
about?
Let's talk
Right.
about sex,
baby.
baby.
Let's talk about
You and me.
Let's talk about
All the good things
and the bad things that may be.
Let's talk about sex.
And then boom,
Let's
hit the
talk
intro. That's good. Now we're into the podcast.
Do we have to pay Salt and Pepper
I
some
think we
rights?
do. Yes, I think that's
For
it.
what's going on with that? Hey, welcome to the podcast. Talking about old school, Jenny and I have been talking for a while about taking a road trip to see Mariah Carey.
It's true,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure, yeah.
And,
For a while, for 10 years.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Has,
Yeah.
has Mariah Carey been doing this Christmas
I think
tour
she
for
has.
10 years?
I
I
feel
think
like
not
she
a
has.
tour, but she would at least perform
Yeah, at the tree.
at the tree every year. That song.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've
you
talked
guys
about
both
going
say,
for that.
It's a dream. We're going to do it. And
Yeah.
you never, ever do.
And you never will.
And you won't.
You don't even know. Bite
I
your
do.
tongue. Just wait. I'll show you.
Nope.
It's been 9 years since 2014 that she's
Yeah.
been doing this.
Let's pull back the honesty curtain, Jenny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would you not go with me to this, honestly?
There's
Go
literally
ahead.
no reason, especially
See?
because
There you
it
go.
falls on a time where it used to be like we had Rory and it was it was on a Tuesday and we have to use holidays.
Sounds like you and I are married.
I
by the
don't
way.
know.
It really does, yes.
We had Rory. Oh yeah, we did. I forgot. I was.
But I would love to go this year.
No, you
And I would love to bring Rory to New York at Christmas. So if you're game, I'm going to bring the fam.
No, I'm not.
Okay, you're
And there you go. It's not happening.
No, it wasn't going to happen anyway.
No,
but
it
now
wasn't.
it's
You don't
doubly
know.
not happening.
But now we found an excuse.
Yeah, there it is.
But you're not going. It's
No.
not going to happen.
That's not on me. I don't want to travel
You
with
bring
her
your family.
That's fine. I
Bring
don't
your
blame
family.
you.
We never said it would be on you.
No, we just said it's not going to
Right,
happen,
exactly.
and it won't.
So you don't want a road trip one night with me to New York City?
That is so much travel for one night.
There it is.
I'd rather make it. I want to make a trip out of it.
And we win.
Yeah, not happening.
What's the longest you won't drive? Like what is too long for you?
I'll tell you,
4
we
or 5
did it-
hours?
Yeah, even like 4 is too much. Like 2, I'm good with 2.
I went to Perry Sound the other day.
Yeah.
We drove up 5 hours there, slept for about 4 hours, and
Yeah.
drove back like
That's
the next
wild to
morning.
me.
We left at 5 a.m.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You just got there and turned around and went home? Is that-
Basically,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And that was 10 hours in a car for less than 24
So
hours.
we did a 7-hour drive
Yeah.
to go watch a golf tournament, and it was a last-minute thing, and I think that's what helped. I didn't have time to psych myself out about the long drive, so we did the 7 hours, stayed 2 nights,
Yeah.
drove 7 hours back. My windshield wipers broke, and it was pouring rain, and now I have PTSD from it. It was very scary.
Yes.
But it was too much, and we had 2 nights there, and it was 7 hours.
So
in
why
the
don't you
car.
fly? There's cheap flights.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
was
to
she-
Windsor.
Yeah, well, no, but
No,
to
not-
New York City.
to New York City.
But she's not going to do it because she needs to do it with the whole family, and they're not going to fly and do that.
Oh, they would fly. I'd fly. Do you want to fly? I could use points.
You're gonna just
Oh, I
bring.
just can't wait to show all
You know
of
what,
you.
Brady? Why don't we encourage them to show that we really want it to happen,
Okay, sure.
and it still won't?
I love this idea.
Yeah,
All right, let's sleep on it.
Yeah. It's so not happening.
not happening.
Let's begin the hot tub podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Well, it's a fun list. BuzzFeed put together a list of celebs who have crushes on other celebs.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Do you guys have a celebrity crush you might want to jot down and share with the group?
Well, you guys
Not
all know
somebody who
mine.
you think is like super hot.
Sure.
Oh.
Like you think Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, he's
is-
my
Yeah.
celebrity crush
But
for
I
sure.
mean more of a crush that like you just think that they're awesome
Oh, well,
and
then you guys
just a
all know
good
that one
human.
too.
Who's that?
Keith Morrison, obviously.
Oh, okay, that
Yeah.
would be a
Yeah,
good
sure, yeah,
celebrity
that
crush.
would be
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I
All
just
right.
adore him.
You're out after those
Yeah.
two.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's a weird celebrity crush,
You
Jenny.
don't, you don't
That's
even
so
want to
weird.
help us out with this
I
segment.
will
Okay,
try.
so
I will think.
that's fine. That's fine. So I'll go through a few of these and see what you guys think. Blake Lively, who is Ryan's
Oh, yeah.
wife,
Sure.
she has
Yeah.
a celebrity crush on David Letterman.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I can see that.
Weird.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I have another one.
Okay, see, there you go.
Yeah.
Meryl Streep's celebrity crush is Will Ferrell.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I would
that's
love
the
to see
humor.
them in a movie together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's stopping that from happening?
Yeah, about 20 years too late.
Yep.
What do you mean?
I feel like
Th-
that would have been
that
good.
comedy?
Yeah, like in
Yeah.
the heyday of Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
But now it's like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
I agree.
I'm
You know what I
bummed
mean?
out by that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence says that she has a celebrity crush on Larry David.
Okay.
I also have a celebrity crush on Larry
I get
David.
that.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I get that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total man crush on him. Dolly Parton and Nicole Kidman have a crush on Jimmy Fallon. Did you know how much though Nicole Kidman loved Jimmy Fallon, like wanted to date him? Have you
think
watched
I-
this on
Really?
YouTube? Oh yeah.
Was this not when they he brought her over to his place and they played video games?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you got to watch the clips from the Tonight Show.
That's
Yeah.
so
It
weird.
came out in the open, and they were both so uncomfortable. And she was like, "Yeah, I tried to pursue you forever, and you were a knob. You didn't even pick up on
Yeah.
any of it."
Oh,
Wow.
come on.
yeah,
That's funny.
It's very funny. Who else here? Ariana Grande and Doja Cat are crushing on Jim Carrey.
Okay. Yeah, I get that. Sure.
Oh, yeah, I like Jim.
Yeah.
Jim's good.
Love him.
Who else? Ryan Reynolds, Jenny.
Yeah.
Crushes on Helen Mirren.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Sort of
Like
like how
that?
I felt about Betty White.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right? I
Yeah.
had a huge crush on Betty. Scarlett Johansson crushes on Gordon Ramsay.
Sure.
I get that. He's got a thing.
Yes.
Totally
Yeah,
is a
he's
thing.
got a thing.
Don't
Yeah.
you want to go to his restaurant and have him yell at you?
Absolutely.
I really do.
Yell at me all you want. I'm good.
Like I would totally send everything back. So
Yes.
he just kept
Just
coming
yell
out.
at me.
Exactly. Over and
Sounds
over.
like Jenny's got a weird yell king.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
All right, Rush, do you have a celebrity crush?
Not really that I can think of. No. I mean, Larry David's a good one though. I do like Larry David.
I also have one for Ricky Gervais, too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I get that. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, a little
Definitely.
bit.
Jenny, who was the one you jogged down?
Jason Bateman.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Total
my
celeb
God.
crush on him. Love him
Sure,
so
I
much.
get that.
I would like
Yeah.
move in with Jason Bateman.
100%.
I'd live
Yeah.
with this guy till the end
Just
of
want to
time.
hang with him so bad.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's a little bit of an a-hole, too.
Exactly. But like in a nice way. Where you're like, I
Yes.
get it. You're funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yell at me. What?
Everybody to yell at me.
This is strange.
It's very weird. I think we've unlocked something.
Bring this up in therapy, you know?
And Brady, do you have a celebrity crush?
Kristen Bell. I love Kristen
Yeah.
Bell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kristen
kind of
Bell.
Dax
Oh.
Shepard too.
Yeah.
Is it
Sure.
a
I'm in
man
love
crush?
with them.
Yeah, they're a great
Yeah.
couple.
I have a crush on their relationship and their marriage and
I
who
just
they
read
are.
an article yesterday. I kid you not. I didn't know you were going to bring
Yeah.
this up. They host tons of orgies, apparently.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Never floats their boat, I guess. But like,
yeah.
I you don't get that. I mean, would you get that?
Yeah, I
Who's-
kinda
who's
get
being-
that.
Was that
Do
an
you?
orgy monthly? Where did you?
Yeah. Yeah. Because, nobody buys magazines anymore. It's monthly now.
Yeah, it's
Right.
right. Yeah, it's orgy
Too
monthly.
bad.
It used to be weekly. Yeah. I totally believe that they would.
Really?
I could see them being that kind of couple. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You don't, Jenny?
I don't. They just seem very wholesome.
Oh, I don't think
What's,
Dax
what's
Shepard
not
is-
wholesome about a good old fashioned orgy?
I mean, I am not
Wanna
judging
isolate that,
anyone.
Brady? And hang on to that
I
for
need
yourself.
to,
No,
What-
Jenny's
No, I'm
Googling
What do you have to look
Kristen
up,
Bell
though?
orgy.
they reacted
Oh.
to the rumors.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what say they?
They say a lot of people don't get jokes, is what they said.
So they don't have orgies.
So they're covering up.
Yeah,
Got
there was
it.
one that we said we hosted swingers parties or something, and people didn't
Just
get
check
the
out their
joke.
garage door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly, yeah. And if they have one of those stars up on their house,
Sure.
you know what that means.
Right, and they're always shopping for pineapples.
Uh-huh.
But the upside down pineapple, Brady.
right.
Yeah, of course.
Upside down pineapple, which is really weird.
Yeah, it is
Like,
weird.
why would that be
I
a
don't
symbol?
know.
Yeah.
Like, how did the swingers community come up with the idea of like, okay, if you're at the grocery store and you see a pineapple,
Yeah.
turn it upside down and we'll meet in the parking
Also,
lot.
who's trying to get new partners at the grocery,
Grocery store
Yeah,
where the
that's
mood
it.
hits you
You're
all
like,
of a
that's what you're
sudden. All right,
soliciting?
Let's do
I'm
it.
not
Yeah.
busy.
It's orgy time.
You're recruiting?
But isn't
It's
it better
weird.
than putting a pineapple in your front porch upside down?
Maybe that's a thing.
I
don't
think that
know.
would be better than in
It
the
would be
grocery
better?
store. When's the last time you went to the grocery store and didn't worry about leaving the meat in the car for too long?
Is that an innuendo?
Yeah.
What? that's not
Jerry?
where I thought this is going at all.
Do you want us to yell at you for leaving the meat in the car?
Oh, Jenny.
Is meat in the car code for something?
No. Looks like you've left your meat in the car for too long.
You're a bad boy. Turn your pineapple upside down, please.
Come on.
I can help with that. Flip.
There is no way. Like, not only that, leaving your meat in the car or anything in the car that could spoil that long. Like, when's the last time you went to the grocery store, didn't have somewhere else to go, or you need to get everything home to make something for whatever? Like, nobody has time for a quick swing?
Let's just have a quick swing. Come on, let's get that meat out of the
Thinking
car.
about the ground beef going, oh God, it's going to turn.
Oh, and now we're going to turn the ground beef.
Well, first of all, how long does it take you? I don't think the meat spoils like instantly.
Or borrow some fridge space, man. Like, there's ways around this.
Or get it next time you're in.
I thought we were doing it in the parking lot.
Or do you want the ground beef to turn?
I thought you said this happened in the parking lot. That's what I'm imagining. How could you concentrate?
No. What I think happened is somebody goes in, flips over a pineapple,
Sure,
and
yeah.
they go, "Oh, hey, do you have your
Yeah.
number? Here you go, thanks. We'll be in touch."
Yeah.
They're not hitting the parking lot right
they're
away.
not doing it there.
I thought you meant they're like, let's go.
So again,
sure.
not sure about why the meat in the car is a problem.
The ground beef's a rockin', don't come a knocking.
Oh, my head hurts.
Once again,
Oh,
you
God.
can keep ground beef out for like 20 minutes. You're going to survive.
Oh, at least I know, but I was just imagining that you had to then pick a spot. You know, okay, where are we meeting? Go here, and then you got to get the partners involved in the whole
World do
time.
you live in?
Just to show hands from the guys in the room. Who thinks Jenny would be the worst swinger possible?
So bad.
Oh, gosh,
Three hands are up.
Anybody have reusable bags?
Oh, Jenny.
What?
You can't reuse them.
Oh, that's not how those work.
Oh, now I'm sweating. Oh, God.
Anyway, celebrity crushes.
Okay, all right.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot/Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
The one thing we've all got in common is no one's getting any younger. Can you remember?
great.
Wow.
Sorry, morning. Can you remember a specific moment when you realized, wow, I'm old now?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, I have a few relatable answers that I've seen here, and I wanted to share them with you guys.
Yeah.
When the trendy clothes from your teen years come back in style,
Oh, okay.
100%.
Sure,
yeah.
okay.
I am telling you, if they bring back low-rise jeans, like the super low-rise ones, I may throw a fit.
Yeah, apparently
Like-
that's on the way. But, they say things that are coming back and they don't.
Like you
so.
won't wear them, or you will?
Are you kidding? I hated wearing them then when I was in high school. I
Yeah.
would
Okay,
not wear.
gotcha.
It would not be pretty for me.
I don't understand those jeans. I don't even understand how they work now. Like
It's insane to
yeah.
me. I remember you could not even slightly bend over without your butt crack showing.
Okay.
Like you're
Right.
constantly
The whale
holding
tail.
the whale tail.
And it can't be comfortable, right?
They're
Like,
not. They're terrible. You're always adjusting. Oh God, I hope they don't come back. When music you used to party to starts playing in an elevator. I haven't had that happen yet. But when you're watching an old sitcom, like call it Full House or something, and you realize you agree with the parents more than the kids now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Totally.
That happened to us. We were watching Malcolm in the Middle, and I was like, wow, growing up, I used to be with Malcolm and the kids the whole time. But now I'm seeing the mom react, and I'm like, no, I get it. Those are,
Yeah.
oh, man.
Oh, this is a good one. When you have to keep scrolling and scrolling to find your birth year in a drop-down menu.
Oh,
Yeah. Sure.
Keeps
Depressing.
going and
Depressing.
going. When kids start calling you ma'am or sir.
Sure.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I've said this on the show a while ago. All my kids' friends all call me by my first name, and
Yeah.
it drives me bananas.
Oh, really? Do you
Yeah.
hate it?
Yeah, I always say no. It's Mr. You
Yeah,
know, and I
yeah.
just
Really?
yeah, no, I tease them.
Oh, okay, you're just
but it
teasing them,
really
yeah.
bothered. Like growing up, I never called any parent around me by their first name. It was always
oh,
Mr.
No,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
once I got
I never
permission.
did that.
No.
But still, that would be too weird.
Oh, no, I would do that.
I remember
You're really
being.
close
I've
with
told
them.
this before. I was at the sort of the front area of a grocery store, and I was walking in there. And there was a mom with her son, and I was walking in, and I guess the kid was sort of running away, and the mom said, she said, "Oh, look out for the nice gentleman there." And I looked around for the nice gentleman, and then realized, oh, it's me.
Oh, it's you.
I'm
okay.
the gentleman.
I'm the nice
You're
gentleman.
gonna knock him over. He's so frail.
Oh.
Oh, and he lost his cane. Let's help him find his cane.
Also, I was at a drugstore. It wasn't that long ago, and
Picking up your prescriptions.
they asked me if I was able to take advantage of the seniors discount.
Stop.
Wow.
How old was the person asking you that?
I
Four?
probably maybe early 20s, I think.
Oh, my
Now,
God.
I guess now the seniors discount for there was 55 plus, so that helped a little
A
bit.
little
Oh,
bit?
man.
But I'm like, and I said, no, I'm not. look old.
No, you don't.
No.
I just want to buy my cherry blossom and leave me alone.
That's it. Like I was watching the latest season of the Love Is Blind, and there was that guy on there, the JP fella.
Yeah.
His name. I watch it, and every time we're watching it, I pause it, and I keep saying to my wife, how is he 17 years younger than me?
Yeah.
And it's insane
It is
because he
wild.
looks like he's 10 years older than me.
Yes, he does.
And I
He's
don't
also got the
understand-
personality of this piece of paper
does,
I'm staring
yes.
at.
Yeah.
My
Much
God.
like Rush.
There you go. Maybe that's where it's coming from.
Are you on Love Is Blind?
Oh, he's on the Golden Bachelor, apparently.
Oh my God, when can we talk about that?
Okay, you want to talk about it coming up in a
Oh
bit?
my God, can we
Okay,
please?
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
so good. Okay, do we care about any more?
No,
we get
no, I think we're
it's
good.
everything.
Can we turn up the heat in the studio?
Hey, I don't live old. I'm not old. Our house is 18 degrees all the time.
Yeah, because that's the
wrapped
only
in a
thing keeping
heated
you
blanket.
alive.
I mean, I'm not. You have the white beard. How am I the old one?
Why are you turning on me?
Because turning on you. I'm not turning on you. I'm just saying this is insane. How am
Yeah.
I the old
Yeah,
one?
okay,
Yeah.
Rush, go pay for your Werther's Originals with points.
Apparently, I can.
You got a coupon for those?
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Now it's time
Everyone from Florida is stupid.
for This Week in Florida.
Everyone from Florida is dumb. I might not be the brightest guy, but next to them my IQ's high. If they had guitars, here's how they'd strum.
On the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Florida, we love ya. You always got all sorts of weird stories coming out of the States, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's a very, very strange place. It really, really is. And so every now and then we like to check in with Florida and some of the headlines that are emerging from Florida over the last little bit. I have some here. We don't need to go too far into them. I didn't click on the link. I just
Okay.
have the headlines.
Headlines.
That's
This
all
is-
we're
this is
looking
all
for.
we need.
How about this one? Florida woman found eating sandwich after moving into multi-million-dollar home while owners vacationed.
Oh.
Imagine you
That is
show up
such
at
a
home.
ballsy thing to do, by the
Yeah.
way. I remember, like, squatting, right? Like,
Yeah.
So she was squatting.
Yeah.
But you're just, how do you sleep? Are you just not waiting for somebody to walk through
This
the
is
door?
what I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen
Oh.
a video of someone who rented an Airbnb and then just stayed there.
Oh.
And the owner is like, I can't get this person out. Like, they're just, they're basically roommates now. Like, the woman wouldn't leave.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That is
It was
so
like her
bizarre.
apartment. It was her house. And the woman just
That's crazy.
stayed.
Just stayed
Oh,
there.
Yeah.
that's so creepy.
I mean, I
Like,
feel
what?
like this woman that was just caught there.
Yeah.
I feel like if she was having a sandwich, is it because she was sort of being respectful and say, okay, well, I'm not going to use the appliances and not cook things in pots, so I'll just have a sandwich? Like, was it being kind of respectful for a squatter?
I don't know.
I
I
don't-
don't.
I don't
Or
think
is
that's
she
the
just
issue.
lazy and
Or
had a
just
sandwich?
what
Yeah.
was there is
Yeah.
probably just
Exactly,
the sandwich.
yeah.
I have told this story before, and it's my favorite. My friend of mine is a police officer in rural Quebec, or was at the time.
Yeah.
And there was this club, and a guy, a drunk, I don't know, 19, 20-year-old, went into some random person's home in the middle of the night, around
Yeah.
like 3 a.m. or whatever, and just started eating bacon.
Uh-huh.
Raw, uncooked
Oh, that's
Oh
not
my
good.
bacon.
God.
You shouldn't do
Went
that.
ham on a pound of uncooked bacon. The person woke up to like hearing commotion downstairs.
Well
Goes,
done, by
sees
the
this
way,
like
ham.
drunk
I got it.
guy. Yeah, not bad, right? Sees this drunk guy in his kitchen.
Yeah.
Calls the cops. Cops come and then just see this guy just mowing
Eating
down
bacon.
on bacon.
Oh, my God. It's so chewy. It's
I
like
know.
bubble gum.
Yeah.
Like I've been drunk
Oh.
in
But
my
man.
life.
Yeah.
I've been very drunk.
Yeah.
I've never been
Never.
that drunk. Like that is like a whole other
That's
level.
a thing. I don't get that
Yeah,
kind of
I
drunk.
don't know.
I feel like you're going to pay for that for a while, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay. All right. Well, speaking of breaking into places, this one's short and not so sweet. Florida man defecates while burglarizing boat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, maybe, the nerves from burglarizing the
Sure.
boat, it got to him. I have
Yeah.
a bad stomach sometimes.
Yeah. I'm just picturing him, like, literally burglarizing as he's
Yeah.
going.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
I think he went to the washroom.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Right.
They
You think
probably
so?
caught him on the toilet.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I feel like he just went
think,
right there.
I think he probably thought, I'm stealing this. Like I remember my parents had friends
Yeah.
that when I was much younger.
Did they have a boat or did they
This was
defecate?
this was a house that so the parents' friends, they were on vacation, gone for a week. They came home, their house had been broken into,
Right.
door was kicked in, things are stolen stuff, and people defecated all over the floor. and
What?
stuff.
Like,
Yeah.
why do you
They
need
just-
to
they
do
just
that?
did that.
Like multiple
Yep.
instances
If you
of
want to be a burglar, it's
Yeah.
terrible,
Yeah.
bad decision, whatever else. But you don't need to poop
There-
on somebody's
There's
floor.
the whole
making it
new level
personal.
of violated.
Yeah,
Like,
and also the fact that multiple people in that moment had to go.
yeah,
This is it.
Exactly.
Who controls their bowels
know,
like that,
right?
man?
Man.
Like that's premeditated.
It
Yes.
is.
That's crazy.
Premeditated
that would-
pooping.
Yeah.
You can't just like you have to move out. Like there's that feeling
yeah.
if somebody's
Oh,
ever
yeah.
broken
At
into
least
your
replace the
car,
carpets.
Sure.
it feels awful. You feel violated. In your house, it's worse. And then you
For
take it to
that
this
to
level.
happen, and then you have to clean
No.
it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the ultimate insult.
It
Yep.
really
It
is.
is the worst.
Terrible.
Okay. Florida woman sentenced after pulling down husband's shorts at town square. Remember pantsing?
Yeah.
Was
Oh,
that was
yeah.
such a thing for us in high school?
Yeah.
Can you imagine pantsing someone in
Now?
2023?
You cannot.
No,
That
no,
is like
no, you can't.
like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
So
But it
what?
was
So
such a
she
thing.
got jail time for that?
Yeah.
well, you can't
Well,
pants
it's
people.
3 strikes, isn't it, in Florida?
No, maybe. I don't know what else is going on, but it
No.
was her husband. But still, I guess you can't. Depends, I guess,
pants anybody.
what was showing
Right.
after you
Yeah.
have pants.
Yeah.
But in high school, we would pants each other constantly.
Yeah.
And we do
High
the thing
school.
with like snap
Brady,
pants.
I feel like you're doing it now.
Yeah. Might happen. I mean, it could. And
yeah.
finally, not everybody in Florida is a dummy. Some people have the smarts to actually try to leave Florida. Yeah. Florida man deputy pulls over a 10-year-old driver and 11-year-old sister who tried to flee to California.
Oh my God.
You know what? They didn't have a chance, and they thought maybe if we go to California, there's hope for us. They didn't make it. Florida just brought them back in.
It just sucked them back in.
Yes, and I read this headline, by the way, and I dug a bit deeper. And it was because their mom took away screen time, took away their devices.
Oh, well, I mean, I
and they
get
were like,
it.
we're out of
Sure.
here.
Come on.
But they made it like hundreds of miles.
Well, Jenny, they weren't done their Minecraft building.
Yes.
Exactly.
They needed
Like, how
to
dare
finish
she?
I
it.
get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
There you go. This week in Florida on the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
It's kind of brilliant, but also weird.
Okay.
Women are now adding fake second belly buttons to their stomach to make their legs look longer.
Really?
It's become a thing in China. So what you do is you buy temporary tattoos that look like belly buttons.
Okay.
You put one on your stomach a few inches above your actual belly button and cover your real one with a high-waisted skirt
Sure.
or pants, right?
But if it slips down a little bit, you look so
You
weird.
do.
But
That
even
would be so
still,
weird.
do your legs look longer? Or do you look like you have a really long torso?
No.
because you still have a butt.
You still have a butt. Oh, I see what you're
Like
saying.
you still have hip. Like
yeah, but
Only
it-
from the front, maybe.
Yeah.
no, but even from the front, you still see. Hips
It
and
actually
stuff.
works. If you look at
Really?
the picture, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you wear a crop top or anything that shows your stomach, it creates an optical
Okay.
illusion. Your
Okay.
waist looks higher, so your legs look longer. Like women in China are buying sheets of
So
these
you would
temporary
want
tattoos.
to do this because you're a shorty
I'm a short person. I don't mind being short. It's never
Okay.
bothered me ever. Like,
right.
And you
yeah.
also don't want to be short with really long legs.
No, it would look very like disproportionate. Like it would not work at all. Yeah, no, I
Would
would.
any of your friends wear a second belly button?
Not one person I know would do this. I don't think.
No.
I mean, how badly do you want long legs?
Well, that's it.
You know? But if you look at the photo, have you seen the photo?
No.
It does actually work.
Oh, yeah, Rush. Come on,
You
I'd
gotta
like
look
to
at
see
it.
this.
Let's go look at this.
Yeah, like totally. Just a minute, once again, your pants droop a little bit, then you have two belly buttons.
Okay. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, no, it works.
Yeah, it does work. I get
Yeah.
it. And the tattoos really do look real. Like it's wild. The
I
belly
also
button
think
tattoos.
you have to be somewhat skinny to pull this off.
Sure.
Well,
I mean, you're probably
No,
not wearing a crop top if you're not. I think most people are going to, if you're confident wearing a crop top,
Yeah.
you're going to put this on. If not, it doesn't do you any good if it's covered up.
no,
Right.
but I think I'm just trying to think like
I mean, the model we're looking at here, she's skinny.
Yes.
yeah, very
Right?
like too thin, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I
Or
don't
just
know.
put one
I
on your
would never
back,
on my
so that
back.
way there's always one
Belly
around.
buttons everywhere.
I've just got lots of belly buttons.
But the optical illusion is insane. They did a great
It-
job.
it
They
does
nailed
work.
it.
I
Yeah.
don't like the belly button.
No,
Okay.
I don't like
No.
a belly button. Why? What's weird? Do you hate how deep it goes?
Does it bother you if people touch your belly button?
I hate outies.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah.
it's
freaks
like
you
the
out?
end of a balloon for me.
I
I
want to
just,
apologize to anybody with an Audi who's
Yeah.
listening
well, no,
right now.
it's just not,
Mahler is.
it's not something
shaming
I'm
you.
into.
Okay.
I don't like the flick that you can do with an Audi.
Some Audis are better than others, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
I
a
don't
lot of
think-
Audis out there. I think most people have the innies.
I've
Yeah.
never seen an Audi and thought, oh, that they're pulling that
I
off.
feel like I have.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't
Do
tell you
you
who
have
or
the
where.
urge to go over and pull on it?
Like a little beep beep.
Honk it, I
Why,
suppose.
why
I'm
would
gonna honk it.
don't you want to pull it more than you want to push it in?
No, I think I'd want to honk it. Meep, meep, you know.
I feel like we should isolate all of that.
Yeah, I don't like my belly button.
Okay.
I don't like people putting their finger in my belly button.
No.
I just don't like anything about the
I mean,
belly
it's not
button.
a common thing you deal with, is it? That people are doing
No,
that?
but when it's happened in the past,
Yeah.
it makes me shoot to the ceiling. Like
Okay,
it's
don't
so
like it.
uncomfortable.
Oh, okay.
Don't you hate that?
Oh, when I clean my belly button, I hate that feeling.
Really?
yeah.
Oh my God. You
Yeah,
know-
it's like the nerves in your brain are
Yes.
shaking.
Yeah.
Lisa is the same way. She even if I'm touching my own belly button, that really bothers her.
Really?
Yeah. She gets icky about it. Yeah. It doesn't bother me at all.
No. Also, why do I find it weird, Rush, saying the word belly button?
I don't know. I can say navel if that's better for you.
How often do you clean? And by the way, when you clean your belly button,
Yeah.
not the best smell in the world.
Will you smell your finger after?
Have you ever?
Totally.
Yeah, and it stinks.
Yeah, if you leave it too long.
Yeah.
If you forget to, when I that was more when I was much younger.
What's
I'm
that
just going to
face
get
about?
Brady to isolate all of that. I mean, it just got worse and worse and worse.
I don't even know what I said.
Especially
I
when
don't
you
know
were
what I
leaving
said.
it in there for a long time. Dear God.
I need to hear back. I don't know what we
So
said.
have you ever smelled your finger?
But again,
Yeah.
I think if it smelled, perhaps you should be cleaning it more often then.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I
Yeah.
think when we were much younger, like, that's
Yeah.
something that, you know.
As a kid,
as
you
a
don't
kid,
you don't
forget.
clean
Yeah,
your
no,
belly
you don't,
button all
no.
that often.
Yeah, no.
And then if you say, smell my finger,
Yeah.
it grosses out your friends.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because it's
Ugh.
belly button juice.
Oh,
That's
belly
terrible.
button juice, gross.
That was the name of my band in high school. Belly button juice.
Yeah.
BJ?
Never quite caught on, huh?
Wait a sec. Is belly button 2 words?
No, I think it's one.
I think it's one.
Yeah, so it's just really BJ.
Yeah,
But BBJ sounds better.
it does.
Oh,
Yeah, my
leave it
nickname.
there.
I didn't want it to be BJ. That's for sure. No.
No, certainly not.
BBJ is good.
Although,
Although you can throw an adjective in front.
yeah,
And BBJ.
what would you, big BJ? Big what?
that's not
Big
better.
belly button.
No,
Big belly button juice.
yeah,
Big belly button.
nope, that's not better.
There's no other B word. It'd have to be big.
Bodacious.
Yeah.
Bodacious belly button juice.
There you go.
I just spit all over.
Yeah, you did.
Bountiful.
Bountiful.
Again, not better.
Terrible. No. Oh, God.
So in the hall, you would have said, hey, BBJ.
BBJ.
I'm so glad we didn't go to school with Jenny.
Oh, God.
So glad.
I would have been besties with
Oh,
Jenny
yeah.
in high school.
Just nicknames alone.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Yeah.
First of all, we were already skipping our classes.
That's true.
So we would have just sat around all day making nicknames for everybody.
That is a good point.
Absolutely. We'd have a book. It would be great.
A book.
Yeah, we keep track.
Oh,
Oh, are you out? You don't want to be friends with me anymore, eh?
well, no, the
Okay.
book's kind of dorky.
Hey guys, we'll have a book. Guys.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
A skydiving business in Chicago is aiming to make history by recognizing a 104-year-old woman named Dorothy Hoffner as the oldest person to go tandem skydiving.
Wow.
104
Okay.
years old. Just recently, she took the plunge and unofficially broke the previous record set by a 103-year-old skydiver from Sweden. The video shared by Skydive Chicago on Facebook shows the incredible moment that Dorothy and her tandem partner landed to a cheering crowd. They're even submitting evidence to Guinness for official recognition.
Good.
This isn't Dorothy's first skydiving adventure either. She previously celebrated her 100th birthday with a skydive.
That's good to hear. Like, it's nice to know that she
Yeah.
actually wanted to do this.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. yeah.
You think they kidnapped her?
And I don't know what she would have
Strapped her
done. So, at 104, what? Where am I going?
Are you a little nervous if you're the person strapped up with her? You know?
That's something what might happen. Like
Yeah,
her heart
exactly.
might stop or something.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
I
you got
guess.
Dorothy strapped to your back. I don't know. I'm a little
Yeah.
stressed about that.
Yeah.
In the front, usually.
In the front, I guess,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, not to your
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a front?
I don't know. I think there's a point where everybody just should call it quits on everything.
Really?
it.
But I mean, this
man.
isn't a normal thing.
If
So again, it's a
anything-
world record.
Yeah, but it's just now you're putting like you said, the skydiver in a situation where
It's
he's
an-
going to feel horrible.
it's an awkward
if she di-
situation.
if she dies.
But I mean, the thing is,
If she's jumping alone, I'm like
Sure.
gung ho.
But I
Yeah.
mean,
But,
if you're 104, I mean, yes, you could possibly die skydiving.
yes.
Or you could die on the way to skydiving. Or
true.
you could die you could really die anyway.
I guess if
die,
there was
yeah.
ever a time to do anything
Yeah.
that was sort of, on edge.
Like, you're not going to
this,
feel like
taking
it's your
risks.
fault.
Well,
no
then
matter
jump
what.
without a chute. Come on, go all in.
Hope for the best.
That sucks for the young tandem instructor fella.
Yeah. I'm just saying there might be some extra paperwork for her jumping. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
You think
you
there
make
would
sure
be?
that
No.
she signed everything.
I think it'd
and-
be like less paperwork. They're going, man, she's 104.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you're not calling the lawyer and being like, well, if something does happen here, we got to make sure.
But if something happens when they look into it, let's see here, and she's 104, and that ends this case. Okay,
So the best gig in the world is her lawyer?
probably,
Is that the deal?
yeah.
Or-
Nothing to it.
the lawyer, yeah.
Have they ever changed the ages that you can play with toys on boxes? Like,
Huh?
No.
For the longest time it was to 100, but now we're living longer all the time.
Or like what they used to do, there was those books that you'd get that have that little marker that, I don't know how you describe it.
Where you just,
They're
it's like a
the
clear
magic-
marker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do this, but they used to be like for ages 7 to 77.
Yeah.
They'd be like,
Right.
well, I'm 78, I guess. No.
I never noticed
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I think a lot of
Okay.
them go to 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Or
board
99.
games and stuff, 99. Yeah, like we got to just get rid of the ages now, don't we?
It's just 7+ words.
Yeah, so you're too old for this. Oh.
That's so mean.
Yeah.
What would it be that would be too old?
I think they always were just trying to be funny.
Yeah,
Right.
just
Were
tongue in
Were
cheek.
I don't think they were.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Or are
They're
they
not
saying it wasn't
suggesting that you
safe?
can't.
They're not, because the thing is, if you're 77, because a lot of them were 7 to 77 or 8 to 88, they weren't like, well, there you go.
And at 78, you start trying to eat the Monopoly.
Yeah, like
piece.
you don't, so it's fine. Yeah.
What a delicious looking thimble.
Hey, Brady, you missed it. I think it was last week. We went and called bingo numbers at the old age home.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
was that, guys? How'd that go?
We kicked ass.
Oh my
Did
God,
you
we
really
were
good?
so good.
Oh, I like
Except
that
for
party.
Jenny.
I struggled.
So
Jenny had a tough time.
We had a tourney thing to get the balls going, right?
yeah.
And then one by one, the ball would come out and we pass it to each other and we'd take turns doing the number. And Jenny, halfway through, said, I sure would like to spin that thing. And they were like,
God,
okay.
okay,
sure."
all right.
So Jenny's spinning, but like 9 balls came out at once.
Jenny.
That's the whole point of the little thingy. That they come to you so you can line them up and be ready to go.
There is an expression, and I believe this is actually where it came from. But when people say, you drop the ball, 'Cause Jenny's over and over again dropping ping pong balls.
If you have the sound effect, Brady, of ping
Sure,
pong
yeah,
balls
yeah.
dropping, this is what you can imagine as Rush and I are going, G59, G59. Rush, go ahead, give us a number.
N40. N40.
And that's
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, hang on, I got it.
she's chasing the ball
I'm
around.
chasing it everywhere.
And, the old people, very nice,
Yeah.
not the most patient people in the world. And they're looking over at Jenny like,
Not when it comes
can we,
to their bingo.
Can we get the next number?
And then I kept forgetting our order.
Yes.
And
Oh my God, Jenny.
And there was another thing that once you draw a ping pong
Yeah,
ball,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
a little sort of holder that you put the ball in so you know which you've called.
Yeah. Oh,
Jenny
no.
could not, for the life of her, put the balls in the
You know
right
what
place.
You know what the problem is? You can't spell bingo.
That's it. Yeah.
How are you putting it in the wrong
I was
place?
just putting
Where-
it either too high or too low.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jenny.
I know.
And
it was,
every third time you heard that sound,
Yeah,
hang on.
was-
Sorry, one second. Sorry, guys.
Mahler, can you move back, please? Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm on my hands and knees trying to stop it from rolling
Also,
away.
did you guys notice there must have been, 25, 30 old people
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Senior citizens and the same 2 people.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I got to thinking, I thought, well, maybe half of them don't know how to play bingo.
Yeah, I couldn't figure this out.
It was amazing. Although some of them were playing like 4 cards and others were playing 1
Sure.
in their
Yeah.
defense.
Sure.
It's like a long con.
I guess so, yeah.
They have it fixed. They
Yeah.
printed their own cards.
I mean, they were playing for back scratchers, so I don't know what the long con was.
You go in their room and it's just
All the-
300
yes.
back scratchers.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Rush, I'm going to ruin your day.
What? What's wrong?
France. You've heard of France.
I heard. Yeah.
Yeah. France is on edge over the resurgence of blood-sucking bed bugs.
We talked about this for like half an hour last night.
Oh, did you?
Oh my! We're all so frightened.
It has taken over Paris in particular, and there's huge concerns because the Olympics are going to be in Paris next year.
They are.
This is an ominous quote. No one is safe. That's according to Emmanuel Grégoire, who's the first deputy mayor of Paris. I said that in a tweet on Friday. People have spotted the critters in recent days on France's high-speed trains, in the Paris metro, and in the city's Charles de Gaulle airport, and in some cases posting videos of the bed bugs on social media as well.
I mean, if they don't get them under control, obviously, with the Olympics, people from all over the world are going there.
They're going to spread everywhere. I mean,
they'll go across the world.
Bed bugs everywhere, including here in Canada.
In your bed, Rush.
In your
They're all
bed.
coming to my bed?
Yeah, every single one of them.
I don't feel like that's right.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
They are.
Even my wife was taunting me last night. She goes, "Have you ever seen one close up?" I said, "No," because she was going to start Google imaging. I'm like, "No, I don't want to see
They're awful.
them. They're disgusting."
And you can tell when they've just eaten because they're red.
Oh.
Is that true?
Yeah, they're basically translucent. So when they,
how big are they? Like, are they very visible?
I've
never seen them.
If you pull back the sheet, you can see them.
You can see them.
Right.
I think you could fit about 6 of them on a dime.
6 on a dime. Okay, so they're quite big then.
The kids listening here, what's a dime?
Yeah.
What's a dime? But I mean, that's sort of the size. They're big enough. They're small, but they're
but
big
you, so
enough.
you can definitely see
Yes.
them. Like it's not like okay. All right.
Have you've seen one in person
No,
before?
I've not seen one in person.
Ever?
Never.
No. Wow, you stay at nice hotels.
Have you seen one in person?
I have.
Wow, at a hotel?
Yeah.
And what did you do?
I just asked for another room.
How long ago was that?
Oh, years.
Okay.
Yeah, years ago. Yeah, don't worry.
Are you worried that
I
he's
just wanna
bringing
make
them
sure.
in?
Yes. That was my first thought.
No.
Wait,
years
what?
years ago. No. I haven't seen one in a long time.
I want to see
The first
one.
thing, as soon as we
No,
get
you
into
don't.
a hotel room, my wife instantly pulls back
This
all the
is
sheets
what we do.
and looks.
We do this everywhere.
really?
You look everywhere for them or traces of them.
So you look in even like the couch and stuff?
We look at mostly as the bed is where we look. We
and
look at the
we
bed.
put all our backpacks and clothes up on the dresser.
Yep.
Never on the floor.
Nope.
Never on the
Nope.
couch.
Really?
Never
Oh,
on
yeah.
any fabric. Never.
Never.
Oh man,
Never.
I am not doing that at all. My clothes are on
Well,
the
look at you. You're
couch.
covered in bites.
Yeah,
Look at that, Brady.
I know.
You have an entourage of bed bugs you travel with.
They're my pals. No, we'll put our stuff all over the place. I have clothes on the couch. I have
Oh
clothes on
God!
the.
No.
You might even
no.
want to put your suitcase in the bathtub.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Oh, we stayed at a place just this past weekend.
This
and we
is
had
terrifying.
clothes everywhere. Yeah, I didn't look at the bed. I didn't.
Oh
you know
my
what?
God, Rush! Why isn't he in his studio
Just live
today?
at the edge.
Get
How
outta
itchy
here.
are you?
A little itchy. I don't know. Why don't you come take a look?
No.
Let's just hug it out.
It
I
would be
don't know.
awesome if you lifted your shirt right now and
And
you're
I had.
covered in
Oh
blood.
my god! Honestly, for the show, I wouldn't even mind.
You know how hard they are to get rid of.
I don't.
They
No,
are
I don't.
very hard
I
to
don't.
get rid
I have
of.
no idea. I've never seen
Very,
it.
very. Again, they can survive for up to a year without eating.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they're in the crevice, they
Are
can
they
just stay
like
there.
cockroaches? Like if there's a nuclear blast, are bed bugs surviving?
Also, cockroaches aren't. That's not true.
They're not?
No.
Oh, man. All the movies lie?
Yeah, they lie. Yeah. I mean, other things would sort of
So
survive.
how do you
but-
get rid of them?
Bed bugs?
Yeah.
Get them their own bed.
Yes. I don't. I mean, I think what you do is
Fortunately, we have a 2-bedroom, so that's perfect. Yeah, that can be yours, and we'll be over here.
Good night, guys.
you
Night,
take
night.
off all your clothes.
Good night, Brady.
You don't carry anything. You light a match. You burn down your house, and you start anew.
Okay. all
Yes,
right.
I believe that's what you're supposed to do.
I'm just saying, I don't want them, but if I,
I want them all to say goodnight, Brady and Eunice.
Good night,
night,
Brady.
Brady.
Good night, Brady. Good night.
It's feeding time. You're tasty.
Can you invite your friends Mahler and Rush over?
Why does your blood taste like vodka? Nom, nom, nom.
It's ridiculous. It would taste like Jameson.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, that time of the week where we play this game.
Let's get to know the morning hot tub just a little bit better. Now it's time for POV of the TUB on the morning hot tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Yeah, it's our point of view on something that doesn't matter in life at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
No.
No, it's not groundbreaking. It's not interesting. We don't even know why we do it.
That's
Sure,
right.
right. Yeah. We don't even know if the listeners enjoy it.
Probably
no
not.
idea. Paramount Plus has announced as a yet untitled documentary coming our way about boy bands like New Kids on the Block, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees, everybody who dominated, back in the day.
Yeah.
This film, I guess, will feature interviews with band members along with footage from back in the day and music from the time as well. And
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll even touch on stuff like One Direction and
Yeah.
Sure.
BTS.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely. Yeah.
Boyzone.
Right.
Boyzone, sure. Okay.
Wow. O-Town.
All right, so we're just doing that now? We're just doing
Westlife.
Okay. So what we thought is we would help out Paramount Plus right now
Yeah.
because the documentary is not titled. And so we thought we'd go around the room, and we don't know what each other are going to say here, but what we would suggest is the title for this documentary. I'll start.
Okay.
By the way, is everybody happy with their choices or underwhelmed with their choice?
I have
Kinda
two,
like mine.
and I don't know which one to go with.
Oh.
I think I do.
Okay. I think mine might actually be the name of the.
I think mine is.
Yeah.
Mine is a great name.
Right.
I think, but both of mine are. Oh, God.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
goodness.
Well, you can only go.
I'm not
I
that
have like
confident.
4 written here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you
yeah.
got to go one.
Okay.
God, I struggled with one, you guys.
Is yours a name then colon something? Because
No.
both of mine are like that.
Mine are.
Yeah,
Mine
okay,
is.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
But now mine is, you have to think big. What was the very first boy band of all time?
The Beatles.
Thank you. Right?
Okay.
Okay. Are you sure?
So the documentary should be called I Want to Hold Your Band.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
I love that.
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
that's
okay
pretty
with
good.
that one?
That's
That
pretty
is
good.
good.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can give our runners up
Yeah.
later on. But yeah, that's my leader.
okay.
Rush. Over to you. You can only choose one.
All right.
I Want to Hold Your Band.
That's good.
That's
Yeah.
very
good.
strong.
Yeah,
Very
I like
strong.
that.
Pop and Circumstance. The rise of the boy bands.
Oh.
Okay.
Also not bad. Yeah.
And Circumstance.
Yeah.
Not Pop.
Good. Yeah.
Pop and Circumstance.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
The rise
good.
of the boy bands.
That's really
pretty
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty realistic too.
Okay.
That's
I
not
like it.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Jenny?
What do you got, Jenny? What's the documentary about boy bands going to be called?
Hello, hello, hello. The boy band comeback. Instead of bye, bye, bye.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jenny.
I struggled.
Does it say that in brackets underneath?
Yes.
Instead of bye, bye, bye.
Oh man.
There's so much explanation that's involved.
boy.
And it should have been, if you're going to do that, hi, hi, hi.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not
No,
bye,
bye, bye, bye. Hello, hello, hello. It's so clunky.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, did you see that new documentary? Hello, hello, hello. Semicolon, the rise of the boy bands, or whatever the hell you
Jenny.
said.
Oh no.
I hate to say you're losing, but
Oh boy.
hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh my
Brady,
God.
what is your POV here on the TUB?
Okay, so I feel like if they were going to do this, they would have a bunch of the current boy bands like re-release a song or create a song for the documentary. I just feel like they would do that because they're all not doing anything, and that's sort of what they would do. And a few years ago, New Kids on the Block, they re-released Hangin' Tough, which is their most iconic album, right?
Sure.
And one of those songs, it was called Boys in the Band, and basically it was like the boy band anthem, went through like the history of boy bands, and so I could see all of the bands redoing that song and then naming the documentary Boys in the Band.
Wow, there's a
Such
lot
a
of an explanation
friend.
there.
Yeah, but I could see them doing it.
No, it's not a good play
Hello,
on words.
hello,
It's not
hello.
You know what? You don't get a buzz for it, but
Yeah, I could see it like because they're going to do a song. For sure, they'll do some sort of hokey
No,
song.
they
for the
won't.
No, they won't. Not for Paramount
not
Plus,
on
they
a
won't.
No.
documentary.
Oh, totally
No,
they
they
will.
won't. No, and because they can't have everybody on board to do it, and so they won't.
Yeah, but they've all like New Kids on the Block has performed with the Backstreet Boys, who's performed with NSYNC. Like they've all done stuff together in 98 Degrees.
Brady's drowning right now.
No.
No,
Much
I
like-
think it's
much-
like I like
Much
it.
like a Backstreet Boys song. Drowning.
Sorry, Brady.
You said I wasn't going to get a buzz.
Yeah, and then you kept going.
Rush, what's your other one that you toyed with?
Boy, oh boy, the age of the boy bands.
Oh, I don't
No,
like
that's
that.
bad.
No,
Your
Pop and
first-
Circumstance is better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'm going to give you
Yeah.
a buzz for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My other one was We Got It That Way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's not as good.
Your
not as
first
good
one
as
is
the
better,
first
but
one,
yeah,
yeah.
still,
Yeah.
yeah, it's good.
I also had frosted tips.
That's pretty good.
Frosted Tips is good.
Yeah.
I love that, actually.
But you see, what you need to be doing is putting the Frosted Tips, the age of the boy band.
Yeah.
That's what you need to
Yeah.
be doing. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, how about this one? This band is your band.
Not bad.
This band is your band.
He was going
This
for
band
puns.
is my band.
Okay, guys, I have hello, hello, hello.
Okay.
Like
only had
even
one.
if you said hi, hi,
I
hi,
it would've been
know.
better.
we
It
would have got
didn't
it.
even occur to me that would be an option.
You could put it on a blue balloon and say, it's a boy band.
No.
That's the worst one. That's the worst one.
Yeah.
You're getting the worst one we've heard.
I got a buzz
my
on it. That's not
God.
good.
We'll end
That
it
was so
there.
bad,
We'll end
yeah.
it right there.
I do think that Pop and Circumstance is the best one, though.
No,
I think I won this
no.
game.
Mine is.
No, boys in the band.
No, Brandon.
I wanna
it's gonna
hold
be
your
a whole
band.
Hello,
song.
hello.
Oh, gosh. It's not that.
We can all agree on that.
Definitely not that one.
It's the POV of the TUB.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Oktoberfest officially ends this week. You might still see events happening through the weekend, but the big one in Munich is over, right?
Okay.
So maybe it should just run all year, though. 1 in 7 people think drinking like a fish might actually make the world a better place.
Brady.
I mean, it might, you know. Have we looked into it? I'm just saying, let's look into it.
12,000 people were asked whether society would be better off if people drank more beer in general, and 15% think it would. 49% think we'd be better off if people drank less beer. The other 36% aren't sure or think our current beer intake is pretty spot on.
I think there's a very big difference here, and it's really semantics, but it makes a difference. Is it if
Excessive?
people drank more beer, I don't know that that's necessarily a good thing. If more people drank beer, that might be a good thing.
Why?
So
Why?
Because if more people are sort of relaxed and stuff, more people have beer, but just not to excess, then sure, maybe it's a little happier, more sort of fun, laid-back place. But if you have a bunch of people getting wasted, no, that's not good.
I'm going to guess most of the people who get wasted were the ones who said yes, it'd be a good idea.
Yeah, there's that, yes.
Or have never had a bad hangover. I don't know. Men were twice as likely to say more
Sure.
beer would be a good thing. 20% of guys think it would make the world a better place compared to just 10% of women.
Also, it's very nice that the non-alcohol beer has taken major strides
Oh
in
my
the last
God.
few
Yeah.
years. It's very, very good now, and
We
it
get
makes a huge difference.
What do we get? It's the
Corona?
Corona from the place with the big parking spots. Can't beat it, and you literally have a hard time telling the difference.
Yeah, you can still taste it a little bit, but it's very
I
close.
really
Remember,
can't.
like even 5-10 years ago, it was
terrible.
so
It was
different.
so bad.
It was
like
carbonated water.
When it
Yeah.
was, hey, I can have an O'Doul's, and that was your
Yeah.
option.
Right?
Nothing
Yeah.
else.
We've
I
come
remember
such
those.
a
Yeah.
long way. The O'Doul's.
We've
that's
come
right.
a long way.
Do you think I'll
Yeah.
regret in my life never trying it?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Probably.
Of course.
Probably.
Yeah.
I,
But I
I
mean-
really don't think you will. Why?
Because the way you guys all talk about it sounds wonderful.
But I
And
hated
just-
it the first time I tried it. Like any
Okay.
alcohol, like nobody has a sip of brandy for the first time and goes, "Oh, this is amazing."
Right.
It's
Yeah,
an
it's
acquired
true.
taste, all type of alcohol,
Yeah,
right?
but it's like anything else, though. Why not just try it? Try the experience
Because
of it. and-
I don't want it to be a slippery slope that I get into that and then I like that and that's just not good for
and I think that's
me
so
at that
fair
point,
and good
know?
for you for recognizing that.
Like I always
think that's wonderful.
Will I regret never having a coffee in my life?
Yeah.
Because everybody seems, even my son, I never thought a bazillion years he'd drink coffee. He's a coffee drinker
The
now.
question is, are you
It's
doing these
shocking
things
to
because
me.
they're like streaks? And you've got to go
Both.
like you haven't. Yeah, so if that's part of it too, like, will you regret it? I mean, I also don't know that you really spend a lot of time thinking about it later
Right,
either.
yeah.
So
No,
I mean,
but when I see everybody getting a coffee and the smell of coffee, I go, oh.
but you've been
that's
fine with
nice.
it, not to the point that you've
Yeah.
had one.
Yeah.
and
like
you like your
could.
tea, you're still getting caffeine. You just
Sure.
like a different
You know what
type.
I'll do? I'll go down the hall right now to our staff room and go
That's
and get a
good.
coffee.
Go get a coffee right now.
No,
right.
you can't.
Oh, right.
It-
No,
it-
I'm going to do it for the first time ever
Yeah.
in my
Oh, no,
life.
Mahler, I don't know how to
gonna-
tell you this.
Brady's
Brady, what
ruined this
happened?
moment.
The coffee machine broke.
No. That is not what happened.
Mysteriously,
No,
it
you need
is
to
no
word
longer-
that differently.
I missed what happened.
Brady broke the machine.
I
Yeah.
didn't
No.
break the machine. I happened to have the last coffee from the machine, and then it broke.
The last time you touched the machine, it worked. Then you walked away, and
I've
it didn't
seen you
work.
get pretty aggressive
But why
with it.
see, I got coffee out of the machine. Why is no one blaming the person who went after me and then didn't get coffee out of
Because
the
you
machine?
broke the
Maybe
machine.
she broke the machine.
It was pretty evident with the email exchange yesterday
Yeah.
that 40 staff members all agree that you broke
That it
the
was your
machine.
fault.
It was pretty unanimous.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
getting ripped to shreds on
And
that.
not only that, but you were so passive aggressive in your email back to everyone. What was your line? Can you read
Actually,
your
it was
email?
pretty aggressive.
I believe you said you were glad that you broke the machine.
Oh, yeah, because of the way you guys were treating me. Hang on, let me pull up the email here. Where is it?
Because Brady, here's the thing. Brady was napping when we were all exchanging emails. The
Yeah.
entire staff
Yeah.
was on this email, all going back and forth. And Mr. I didn't have coffee, so I was sleeping all afternoon. Woke up at 4 and decided to answer everybody.
I don't even know why it started or how it started, but I do know that you were blamed.
Okay, well, I woke up to like a thread of like, what was it, like 8 or 9 emails of just piling on Brady, okay? So I replied, wow, after hours of uncaffeinated work, I finally slumber down for my afternoon nap and wake up to this. Slander, defamation of character, unwarranted libel, other synonyms.
That's fair.
New paragraph, now I'm happy I broke the coffee machine. And you know what? I am happy.
And today was going to be my first coffee ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruiner.
Not today.
You ruined everything,
bad.
Brady.
Hey, I got some 3-hour-old Tim Hortons. Come on. Come have a sip.
No, I'm good.
If you like what you just heard, tell someone. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found. And if you didn't like what you heard, that's cool. Cool. All right, yeah.